Okay, I'm back. This is the second part. I like to like space them out because I don't have enough storage to hold long videos. But yeah, I want to get clarity on this moon, and then I want to get clarity on what the gift your angels are giving you is going to be. The moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Can I get clarity on this moon sideways? It's coming out sideways, and that confuses me. Maybe that's how you're feeling, confused about your intuition. Maybe you're being called to strengthen your intuition, to like exercise it. I like to think of it as like a muscle. So the more you practice, the more you exercise it, the more, I don't think that was meant to happen. The more, dang, I have to give them more nuts and, what's it called? I have to give them more nuts and berries. Dang, a lot of mirroring numbers. 101, 505. Okay. They really want to come out. So we're gonna take them. A brighter reverse spirit. A brighter reverse 33. Support. A brighter reverse spirit. A brighter reverse. A brighter reverse. Give me an upright if these weren't meant to come out. Okay, they're not meant to come out. Let me shuffle again. Came out twice, and usually when that happens, I just take them. I guess I'm just a little clumsy. That's okay. Maybe gentle parenting, because I'm looking at these fruit snacks again. 212. A lot of mirroring numbers. Maybe gentle parenting yourself at this time is going to be important to like guide yourself towards what's truly best for you, to when you're making mistakes to be gentle with yourself and to see yourself through the eyes of love, through the lens of love. Can I get clarity on this moon, please, Spirit? Okay. Upright reverse spirit. Upright reverse spirit. Upright reverse spirit. Upright reverse. Give me an upright if these weren't meant to come out. Why are you messing with me? That's what this is. You feel confused. Do you feel like your spirit team is like messing with you, or you feel like you're not sure what's for you or what's not? That's interesting. Sorry, I need to cleanse the energy. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like being confused, so that like made me uncomfortable. Okay. What's this gift gonna be? What's this gift? What is this gift that Marnie is getting? Okay. I'm gonna shuffle one more time, Spirit. What's this gift that Marnie is receiving, Spirit? Okay, I'll shuffle 4 more times. What is this gift that Marnie is gonna be receiving, Spirit? Is it a surprise? I got the moon the first time, so maybe it's again hidden, it's blocked. 3 more times, Spirit, and then I'll leave you be. Gift. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Interesting. So the world. The gift is going to be some kind of completion of a cycle. 545. Ready yourself. Revisit an aspect of your life today. You are not quite ready to take the next step. Your angels ask you to revisit a foundational aspect of your life and invest time and energy there. This could be a health matter, a relationship, or an area of financial organization. Take time today to get this situation settled. Okay. So it feels like you don't quite have the foundation ready to receive this gift. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's being rushed. Because 4 of Wands reversed is usually about instability, about... Instability coming to an end. That's what this is. They're gifting you an end that is going to bring you stability instead. That's why we keep seeing the 44s. Okay. Any further advice we have for Marty from her spirit team before I get into these numbers and before I get into her person? Thank you for all these messages, Spirit. I really appreciate it. These cards are my favorite to do for love readings. I want to get oracle cards at some point. I might actually do that with the money from this. Hi, baby cat. Who's the baby cat? Baby cat. Upward reverse, Spirit. Upward reverse. Make sure you're not juggling too many things. Make sure you're directing your focus and giving something, again, your love Two of Coins reversed is usually like letting go of juggling things. A lack of balance. And difficulty managing multiple responsibilities. So you could be just overwhelmed. You could be juggling too much at this time. And I feel like that might be what's coming to an end too here. Okay. Interesting. Because they don't want you to be overwhelmed. They don't want you to have to work. They want you to receive. I'm just seeing 11. They really want you to just effortlessly receive. To just... Let's get into these numbers because they gave me a lot. Okay. 101. Mood matters. Any feeling is a good one. It's normal to want to feel happy all the time, but that's not realistic. Your angels are giving you assurance that all of your emotions, no matter what they are important. Emotions are meant to be explored and learned from. List 3 feelings you have 3 times a day for the next 3 days. Do not judge yourself or try to shift these feelings. Simply explore them. Yeah, I feel like you're really being called to listen to your emotions at this time very strongly. To prioritize and seal your happiness, but yeah, to prioritize your happiness, to make your happiness the priority, to seal your happiness, but to be open to exploring your emotions and your intuition and that part of you, your feelings, your heart. To be open to listening to yourself and to loving yourself unconditionally. That's been something that I have been really focused on lately, is loving myself when I'm happy and when I'm not. When I'm, angry, when I'm sad, when I'm jealous, when I'm like anything, like loving myself regardless, because at the end of the day, sometimes it's important to see yourself as like a child outside of yourself that is upset or that is hurt, and you want to treat that child gently. 505. Necessary shifts. Again, change is hard but divine. You're really being asked to explore uncharted territory, is what I'm hearing. To explore what is truly fulfilling to you. To explore change and embracing it. 212. Honesty. There is power in truth. Your angels see you building a life, but they call upon you to get honest with yourself about why you are making these choices. Understanding your inner motivations is helpful in living your most blessed life. Though it can be uncomfortable to get honest, spend time in nature today, gently thinking about a part of you that you tend to overlook or get distracted from. Again, honoring all parts of you, really being honest with yourself, in tending to that relationship, to that connection, and honoring all parts of you. Again, shadow, light, happy, sad, any part of you. 454. Isolation. You were never alone. The challenges you faced may have left you feeling isolated. Your angels want you to know that you were never without their love and support. Lie in meditation today and visualize a white light entering your body. Know it is the love of the divine. Yeah, so they really want you to know that they've been with you this whole time. They've been with you throughout it all, and they will support you and protect you throughout it all, throughout this change, throughout this transition. 545, that's a new one. Yeah, revisit an aspect of your life today. 848. Spiritual development. Sense your power. You are creating a bond with the divine. Your angels are sending you an abundance of messages, and your spiritual development will strengthen that connection. Lie in meditation and tap your forehead, the center of your forehead. Repeat this. I see. And 515. New you. Reinvent yourself in accordance with who you have always been. All the lessons you have learned and all the challenges you have overcome have brought you closer to your authentic self. It's time to honor that growth. In all that you say and do, reflect the new you. Repeat this. In my actions and words, I honor my authentic self. So yeah, you're really being asked to operate in accordance with who you truly are, again, with your emotions, with those deeper parts of yourself. Maybe to get to know yourself a little bit deeper too, is what I'm getting. Let's get into your person though. I feel called to use this one. I feel called to light this again because it smells so sweet. And I love the smell of sweet, like things like fruit and stuff. Let's start a new set of numbers. 22. Okay. How does Marnie's person think that she perceives her? How does Marnie's person think that she perceives her spirit? I'm excited to get into this because I am feeling like a very romantic energy. I feel like that's just like the kind of energy that you're in right now, and that's like surrounding you. But this is very like romantic, so it feels appropriate. A brighter verse, spirit. A brighter verse. Okay. How Marnie's person thinks she perceives her. Okay. It looks like she thinks that you perceive her as the Empress. Very abundant, very nurturing, very loving, very caring, very receptive. The Five of Wands is interesting because that's usually to me about conflict. competition, a need for balance. Let me take a second opinion from my trusty dusty notes. Hey, baby cat. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. So she thinks you see her and perceive her as the Empress. So very, again, nurturing, abundant, sensual, magnetic, beautiful. Someone who commands respect and admiration. Again, someone who's very in their receptive energy, their energy of receiving blessings, receiving manifestations, receiving their abundance. Definitely. Huh. There's some kind of confliction, though. I'm getting this energy of intimidation. Yeah. I think she might be a little intimidated or just feel a little emotionally conflicted. I'm going to ask for clarification on specifically this Five of Wands. Can I get clarification on this Five of Wands, please, Spirit? Rain could be significant. It keeps raining. Can I get clarification on this Five of Wands, please? Okay. Upright reverse, please. Upright reverse, please, Spirit. Thank you. Upright reverse, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Upright reverse, please, Spirit. Upright reverse, please, Spirit. Upright reverse. Interesting. This is really interesting, so I need to make sure that I'm interpreting this correctly. Huh. I feel like she sees you as someone who, again, you're... Not she sees you. Hold on. Okay. So she thinks you perceive her as the Empress, right? So very abundant, but also very independent. Very independent with the Nine of Coins. Very self-sufficient. Like you're good on your own. In a sense. think she feels like you see her. There's an energy of wanting to approach this very carefully. I feel like she feels like you see her as someone who is very I'm sorry, this is loaded, so I'm trying to make sure I put this correctly. $5.35. She feels like you see her as someone who is kind of, with the Six of Swords and Justice reversed together, I feel like this is imbalanced in emotions. There's a sense of tension, but not feeling like things are balanced. This is getting serious, so I need to be serious. Okay. Unfair, inconsistent, conflicted, imbalanced, perhaps. Emotionally closed off. Again, you really rely on yourself. You don't really need anybody else. You don't really rely on anyone else for your abundance. And I feel like, or not you. She thinks you see her as, again, just hard to read, emotionally blocked off, not in touch with their intuition, and more self-reliant, I feel like. Possibly a little imbalanced in regards to emotions. Wow. This is really loaded. I'm sorry. This is just somebody who, like, I feel like you guys have a lot of history. I need to take notes. Hold on. Okay. I feel like maybe she's not as in touch with her emotions. Maybe she hasn't made this kind of progress in emotional balance within herself. She has this like self-reliance, but there's still like this confliction, like this internal confliction. This is really interesting. Can I get more on how Marnie's person thinks Marnie sees her? Do we have any more on that? I'll shuffle 4 times. Hey, baby cat. She's just watching me, so it's like... Upright reverse, please, Spirit. Yeah. I feel like she feels like you see her as someone who resists change with the Tower reversed. Again, some kind of imbalance, especially in regards to emotion, in regards to advancing, like the kind of personal advancement that we just got into. You have so much for yourself. It feels like she doesn't have that for herself, and it feels like maybe that's a place of insecurity or something, because I feel this like hesitancy or this energy of hesitancy. So it feels like, yeah, it feels like she, yeah, okay. Okay, Spirit. And how has she been feeling towards Marnie? How has Marnie's person been feeling towards her since the last time we met? How does she feel? Truest, deepest emotions, please, with no masks and no illusions. Upright reverse, please. Upright reverse, please. Page of Wands is all about creativity. This was meant to come out, Spirit. Give me a reversal if it wasn't meant to come out. Yeah. This is like the energy of being very drawn to you. but not sure how to very, very drawn to you, but not sure how to handle those feelings, not sure how to re-spark that connection, not sure how to bridge that emotional gap. I feel like that she feels like she's created in some sense. She feels like she's created some kind of emotional gap or emotional distance with her emotional blockages. And so she feels like what else? Clarification on her feelings towards Marnie as of late. What are her truest, deepest emotions and feelings towards Marnie, please, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune, upright. To me, when this comes out as feelings, this usually screams like feeling like someone is your destiny in some sense. I feel like it's a want to spark that passion and put an end to that hardship, put an end to the distance between you two and the hardship that it's caused for her. Upright reverse, please, Spirit. This is definitely going to be a 3-parter.